Hello guys, welcome back to Habitual Crypto. My name's Dan, and here on the channel we like to make good habits in trading. Today we're going to be taking a look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Dominance, and I have a couple quick news articles for you guys today. And then I also have my altcoin pick of the day. Uh, so if you guys like the content, feel free to subscribe, give the video a like and a comment, and click that alert button if you don't want to miss any of my daily videos. So with that, let's jump right in. This is the Bitcoin daily chart. And if you follow the channel, you should know how I've been kind of going about Bitcoin's price action since we first capitulated on May 19th. And basically, I've been saying I think we'll stay in this range between 30 and 40,000 for a couple months. It's been a month now, and we have stayed in there. We've closed all of the daily candles within the range here. Even though a couple days ago we did drop down to 28,500. But like I said, I thought that may happen, but we would get bought back up above 30,000 within a couple hours, and that's exactly what has happened. So I thought that would happen at the end of this range, at the end of this range, before we start going up and slowly but steadily start climbing out of the 40,000 range, break 42,000, and then start slowly heading back up to all-time highs. So far, that is what's playing out right now. I'm not going to say that it's definitely going to happen. There is a chance that we may have to range here for a few more weeks, maybe have one more final fake out to the downside to shake the last of the weak hands out, because that smart money is buying up these dips. They are buying in these low ranges here. And I do believe we've bottomed out. I think that is the most probable case. We may, you know, do kind of what we've already done for another month, where we keep just boring people out of the market and get them to sell to the smart money. That's what the whales and the smart money are hoping keeps happening, and every one of these dips is getting a few more of those weak hands to panic sell to them. So don't be one of those people, because the fundamentals for crypto as a whole and Bitcoin could not be any better right now. I understand the sentiment has been down, but don't let the fear get to you. These are the best times to buy, in my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research, but I think anywhere below 35,000 is a good price to accumulate Bitcoin. And with that, we can jump in to kind of look at the short term here on the hourly. We did have this downward trend that has been broken, and now we are going up. And we actually did this hour, we did get past 5,000 or 35,000. We got to $35,058. So that is a slightly higher high than what happened yesterday morning. And we'll see if this can really break through 35,000. That's definitely a key level that we need to be watching. And if we do break and close the day above that, I think we will be heading up to 38,000 to test that range again. So this is looking really good for Bitcoin right now. And we'll kind of have to see what happens here. We'll keep an eye on it throughout the stream this afternoon. I'll be streaming around 2:00 p.m. today. And as far as Ethereum goes, Ethereum has been struggling to break and hold above 2000. We did just get above 2000. It's basically been following Bitcoin's price action for the most part. And, you know, if we could close the day above 2000, that would be really good. But there is kind of some major resistance between, you know, 2000 and 2050 dollars. That price range is still acting as somewhat of resistance. So if we can stay up in it, even get up higher than that and close the day out, that would be great. But we're gonna have to see what happens. And you know, Ethereum being one of the top altcoins, you know, I like to take a look at Bitcoin Dominance and see what's happening there. If we take kind of a look back here, we did after May 19th, when we first Bitcoin first dipped down, we did come up and touch 48.5% for Bitcoin Dominance, and then altcoins got a huge relief after that. Okay, and Bitcoin Dominance fell all the way back down to 41.5%, and now we've headed back up, and we hit that same, very close to the same area again, around 48.5. This time we got to 48.3%. And again, altcoins got a little bit of a relief, but you can see Bitcoin Dominance is holding up a little better than what happened back in May. So I've been saying on the channel, I think Bitcoin Dominance will continue to rise at least up to 50%. I think it could go up to 55% because now that we've had this big capitulation, you have to understand the money is either flowing to cash or flowing to Bitcoin to because that is going to lead the next phase in this bull cycle. So it led the beginning of the bull run back in October, November, December. Bitcoin, you know, reached all-time highs. It doubled all-time highs, and around January, the first week of January, it got its first little cool down at around 42,000. And after that, Bitcoin Dominance started to fall, but before that it was rising up to all the way up to 73%. So if you're allocated to altcoins, be aware that I think this rotation is starting over again. I think Bitcoin will lead the bull run for the first couple months and hopefully get back up to all-time highs, but at some point, you know, I think after a couple months, then the money will start to trickle back down to the major large caps, small caps, mid caps, you know, all the altcoins. And they will see their gains increase percentage wise more than Bitcoin. But for the first couple months, once we get started again, whenever that is, I think Bitcoin Dominance will keep rising a little bit. So just be aware of that. I could be wrong. Maybe now is the time to be accumulating altcoins. But I think the less riskier play is to be accumulating Bitcoin at this time and wait for, you know, us to really see a true reversal in Bitcoin Dominance before you start getting back into altcoins. So that's what I think about that. As far as my altcoin pick of the day, I chose Link BTC, so Chainlink here. We have a bullish deep crab harmonic pattern happening that's already played out to the upside a bit, so be aware of that. There already has been some gains, but there definitely, if this pattern does fully play out, there could, you know, basically I'm saying I think Link may do better in the short term than some other altcoins. Obviously, some will do better than Chainlink, but as far as the altcoins go, I think Chainlink's looking pretty good. So that's my altcoin pick of the day. And if you like the content, please follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Habitual Crypto. I try to post some charts and some news every day. Um, and speaking of news, let's get right into the news here. And this is just some more analysis on Bitcoin. There are some good charts on this in this article that I wanted to just let you guys know about. So basically, what they're saying here is that Bitcoin needs to get a bounce off 32,000, which it did, and then we would be able to test 35,000 again. And we're doing that right as we speak. If we are able to get past that, then we should see another run at 38,000. And this is the whale accumulation map. You can follow whale, what is it? Whale map on Twitter. And they post these charts here which show you where the whales are accumulating. But these are also places they could be selling as well, because some might be taking profits at these positions as well. So you need to be aware of that. But if we break the 36,000, basically they're saying the next real resistance will be around 40,000 again. So again, kind of that $36,000 level. If we can break that, I think we're going to go up to test 38 to 40,000 again. And hopefully, eventually, we're going to get past that. Something to keep in mind, though, tomorrow we have Grayscale's Bitcoin Trust unlocking a lot of Bitcoin. I believe 8 to 9,000 Bitcoin are going to be unlocked because they've been held for 6 months. There was a holding period. You couldn't do anything if you bought it 6 months ago. And realize if you bought 6 months ago, you're probably still you're still in profit. So there may be some selling pressure tomorrow from the Grayscale Trust unlocks. And then we also have $2.3 billion in futures expiring tomorrow in options. So you need to be aware tomorrow especially could get really volatile. So just be careful trading. The good news is if we are able to get through tomorrow and everything kind of settles, normally, if nothing dramatic happens, we may see a nice uptick in price because people feel more comfortable now that the monthly options have expired. So that's historically what has happened in the past months. So that's just something to be aware of. Hopefully, we will see nice price action going up after everything settles with that tomorrow. And this is one final chart I wanted to show you guys. This is mining profitability. So you can see when we were at all-time highs, miners were making very nice profits. And now we're down in near all-time lows. And normally once we get down to this point, things start reversing here and price will also start reversing. So this is a good metric as far as kind of saying the bottom we may be at the bottom now. And if we're not, prices really shouldn't go much lower than they are right now. So, I think this is another good sign, a good metric to use to kind of figure out when things are going to start leveling out and then when we start heading back up to the upside. So I thought that was a good chart. And then finally, last piece of news for the day, NYDIG and Q2 partner to enable Bitcoin trading for 18 million US bank customers. So basically, they're partnering up, and Q2 works with a lot of banks in the United States, and basically they're making it available to clients so they can buy and sell Bitcoin. And I know a lot of you might be like, oh, you can already do that on Coinbase or PayPal, but you have to remember a lot of older people, the older generation, they don't feel comfortable doing that stuff themselves. They might have been with their bank for 20, 30 years, so they feel comfortable with the people there. And this is just another highway into the crypto markets that more people can use. So yeah, I think it's just macro good bullish news for Bitcoin and crypto as a whole. Like I've been saying, crypto is getting ingrained into our society, and in my opinion, there's no stopping it. I think it's just going to keep picking up pace, and yeah, this is the future. It's good technology, and it's able to bank the unbanked people in the world, and that's one of the biggest factors with Bitcoin and why I think it's here to stay. So, so yeah, we'll keep an eye on Bitcoin throughout the stream. We are currently at 35,000 right now, and we've just broken it, and looks like we are heading up. So, yeah, that's really good, and yeah, we'll keep an eye on the stream. I'm going to start the stream up very soon, and be sure to follow me on Twitter at Habitual Crypto. Give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I try to put out daily videos with Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Dominance analysis, and some quick news of the day. So thanks for tuning in, guys. And remember to keep making good habits in trading. Have a great one.